Greetings, oddities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom, where after so much grinding, you have no idea how much grinding this took, but let me tell you, it took a decent chunk. But after all that, I managed to get 21 missions done, and you know what 21 missions involves doing? It involves me getting all of Shadow Milk's missions done, all of Eternal Mystic Flowers stuff done, which I guess you could also, add Eternal Sugar, but like, basically you have to get all but one beast done, and I only just managed to finish all of Burning Spice Cookie's missions. And finally, we could get back to some of the story, and then after that, I have to... Well, at the very least, I have to only get 27 missions done, not 28, but I should probably just get the 28 done just so I can also get the title, and also the bonus 1,000 of those Light of Abundances, or Light of Abyss. You know what I mean. But, now we can finally, after so plumbing long, continue with the plumbing story, which is just, man, alongside with the Cookie Run story in regards to, like, OvenBreak, so Powerpuff Girls, it's grind heavy. My gosh. I don't know, it just feels like with both this, not even though, oh, I dropped something. Hold on. I can get it. Wait. Hold on. Got it. Alright. Like, you compare that to, like, the Wicked update and stuff like that. Cookie Run is really grind heavy as of recently, which I guess it's always been grind heavy, but still. Anyways, with that being said, while I go through some of the story, I will be reading comments from the video. The peak of Hollow Tears is terrifying, which I know I did read videos on, I read comments on that video already, but there were just so many comments that I had to, like, divvy it up into another video. Like, there's, like, over 40 comments on that. I can't expect to read all of that for one video. But still, if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. Community to creator and creator to community. Man, I suck at speaking. Anywho, before I jump in, I'll just read like one or two comments, which they might be relatively small, because there is one from Truthless Clue saying, easiest challenge mode ever. Anyways, my favorite was Silent Soul's Beast Raid. If only, was it like Chains of Silence? Isn't that what it was? It was Chains of something. I don't remember, but I think that one was enjoyable too. And also, Musica left a comment saying, this really annoys me. My attacks are not that fast in Master Mode, no matter how many times I use the recommended team for anyone. Yeah, for some reason, it tells you a good recommended team, but they probably work only up to, like, Expert or something like that, but then once Challenge Mode hits, you just need to be really lucky with what you have. Like, that's all the advice I can give you, and that's coming from someone who hasn't even beaten Expert Mode in either mode. Well, Avatar of Ruin, and also, Hollow Tier things. Anywho, before we get into the story, I do want to mention that if you missed on the last video, in regards to the story, you should check it out, because basically, Dark Enchantress just roasted, like, all the Beast Cookies, just going like, yeah, guess what? Sorry to say this all about you. You all suck at your job. And then they all got really offended. So let's see where that, offended terms inside of them just gets them. That's probably not how you say it. Who cares?
I assure you, it was not my intention to offend anyone.
Yes, it was.
You! How dare you say that to the greatest Shadow Milk Cookie?
You thought I'd take the bait, didn't you? That I'd fall into such a painfully obvious little jab. Oh, she actually thought she was being clever. Imagine dragging your own show straight into the dirt with your bare hands. Oh, it's not a flop. It's an absolute disaster. No, folks. Show's canceled.
I was going to let it slide, but you are really testing my patience. You are not even my other half. I don't have to play nice.
Ha ha! Let's see if you're any fun to break.
How futile. So many have turned to dust chasing what they desire, holding nothing but greed and obsession in their hearts. I have seen more than enough of them. It's time you return to nothing.
Oh, what a shame. Part of me was hoping for some quality entertainment. That grand invitation promised a spectacle, and all we got was a dead.
The pond's in danger!
I don't think there's a way out.
I don't see it either. What do you think, Pond Black Cookie?
Hard to say. She's surrounded on all fronts.
I don't see the knight. What could he be thinking?
Maybe he's looking to resign?
Oh, the pawn's on the move again?
She's laughing? Cookie folks, it's official. The make-believe witch has lost her hat.
She's clearly nothing but a gnat. I'll crush her, Shadow Milk Cookie.
Indeed, the soul jam can't be taken by brute force alone. The ancient cookies are expecting your move. Luring them into a trap will not be easy. However, those who rush are bound to make mistakes. I will make the opening.
That's it? An opening? Then what? We're expected to do all the dirty work? All I see is a blunt attempt to use us. That's it, right? That's it! There's no way your party tricks could take on those fools alone.
Curious. I never said creating an opening was the end. I'll lure the ancient heroes here and snare them in a trap and claim the soul jams. I'll shatter everything they hold dear so that they'll come running back into your arms. I'll break their wings so that their open skies turn into battlefields of ruin. I'll wash their unbroken resolve in pale, perfect emptiness. I'll let you gaze upon the twisted face of the one you hate most. Just as you desire, you will not only take the soul jam, you will tear apart those holding them.
Huh? And you're gonna make this happen how? Are we supposed to believe this nonsense? Oh, I see. I know that feeling. The struggling artist's agonizing urge to be seen. Fine. I'm feeling generous. Let's hear it. I'll give you a chance to make an elevator pitch. 5 seconds. 4, 2, 1. Uh-oh! Even a jester's patience has limits. Time to bring the curtain down for real.
Vita non coelitos donata. Ego scripsi.
So I'm gonna be real with you. When she started speaking those words, my immediate thought was just, is that dragon tongue? Because the only person who I would know who speaks Simmer is Pattaya Dragon. But then again, the only reason why I don't think it's dragon tongue is because I think when Pattaya Dragon spoke with that sort of dragon tongue sort of words, the text was a different color. But for Dark Enchantress, it didn't change at all. It seems to be some sort of like an incantation spell of sorts. But we're definitely gonna wait for that in the next cutscene because that's gonna be... Oh, that's gonna be hell exciting. Anyway, by the way, 500 crystals? You'd think it'd give me more, but I guess it really doesn't matter, because you're gonna give me like 10,000 of these at the... Well, not 10,000, but 1,000 of those light things at the end. Anywho, with that being said, before we move on to the next cutscene, let's read a few comments that are on this video, because there's quite a bit. Like, there's one from Angramir? I guess, saying, question of the day, in all honesty, definitely Peak of Apathy, the Mystic Flower boss. It's the easiest amongst the others too, though you do have to get a bit lucky when it comes to the higher difficulties like Master and Challenge. Yeah, it definitely revolves around luck at the end, especially with, like, you know, some of the effects, or at least, like, what the boss happens to do as attacks and things like that. Also, Ruby Cupcake does say, today me and my friend play Kick Around Kingdom, and I helped to pull for Chest Chocolate Cookie, and we freaked. Sheesh! Y'all freaked about it, and I'm happy about that. Enlightened by the truth... Ironic for the story that we're seeing right now, says, I need team advice, like, I can't beat Master Mode. And there are, well, I think there's someone who actually responded with, like, a good Master Mode team, and honestly, I do appreciate that. And, there's actually only a few more comments on this video. I think a lot of the comments here were just replies, but I may as well just get on with it, just so we can get to the end of the story quicker. One comes from Crumbus Stinkus saying, bro, I've been trying to beat Master Mode, but it's so hard. Whether I use tutorials or anything, I feel like I just want to complete the Mystic Flower mini-boss. Like, drop a tutorial if you beat Master Mode. I can't even beat Expert Mode. That's how bad I am at this. You've seen me trying to fight the Avatar of Ruin. I can't even beat that in hard mode. without me actually learning something, but... Oh my gosh! Anyway, also Ruby Cupcake says, question of the day, Warden of the Heart, Eternal Sugar. Very good boss to fight against. Alright. Well, other than my pittiness aside because of how bad I am at the game, let's see what Dark Enchantress ended up summoning, because I think we're about to see the apocalypse.
What is happening? I can't move! What is this? Shadow the Cookie! Save us!
Don't be foolish! Stay still!
This strange energy. It's gathering around her. Quick! Attack!
Oh, help! My arrow couldn't get through her barrier. Something foul is afoot. Can't breathe.
This is...
This is a presence I remember!
Master Shadow Milk Cookie! Please stay back! It's too dangerous!
No, it cannot be.
A promotion. The pawn has reached the end of the board.
A promotion? Now no one can look down on the pawn anymore.
You? Huh? This is...
So I wanted to take a moment. Yeah, I know the cutscene ended, but I wanted to quickly go back here, but like, you know, skipping the whole entire cutscene, but I couldn't skip it or else I would skip this last very much scene, which I wanted to look at this because I was like, what the pleb is this? Like, I'm looking at all these symbols, and I don't know because, like, I feel like this has to do with more like a recipe for like cookie, because like I'm looking at all this, like I see a list of like paper on the top left, on the top right. I think it's either like the shape of a moon or it could be something like a clock, like a timer of sorts. I see an icon that has a bowl with a whiskey in it with dough in the inside. I see the icon parallel to that has a rolling pin. I think to the bottom left, I'm still unaware that I'm trying to plug and look at that closely. I don't know what that is. To me, it looks like the thing that you like put under like a campfire, like you like smoke it and like it keeps it like lit. And then there's a symbol apparently on the bottom, like bottom right that I can't read because it's too torn up, and I don't understand what the pleb that one is. So there's only 2 more bits of the story left, which, you know, the next time that we go through this, it's gonna be the definitive end of the storyline, and also, before we do that, we will have to go through Eternal Sugar Cookies stuff, which, if you're wondering, the thing here for where it was stamina and jellies, extra spicy. So we have the lounge bar, meditation chamber, spicy jellies, and for all we know, it's probably just gonna be like, you know, exclusive path to like the dessert bar or something. So before we end this video, I know it was a little bit shorter, but you know, didn't expect that bombshell to be dropped out as via the story. But something I do want to do, which I would have liked to dedicate to its own video, but it wasn't critical enough to actually focus on it. So I'm actually gonna try maybe pull for some of these costumes, because honestly, both of these look really cool. But I would absolutely love the matcha cookie costume. That is just like beautiful waifu right there. So before we end, we'll do a few polls, probably below 20,000, or you know, however many I end up polling for. I don't know, but ooh, the story's gonna be really, really interesting. It's gonna give me a lot of interest now. There is nothing in this that gives me any sort of interest, even though 4 plumbing rares. That's a lot of rainbow shards right there. Thanks. Okay, well, let's go for another pull. Maybe get me something a little bit more higher quality. I'm hoping. If not, I'm going to be very upset, very sad, very depressed. No, it's just rares. That somehow gave me less than the basic clothes from earlier. Only one rare. That's one of the worst pulls you could have given me for that tier. Maybe something else. Ooh! Hold on a second. I think we have something good going on for us. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging. Oh, I'm begging you. Alright. Maybe, because I know these are just epics. I'm not expecting, like, legendary and stuff like that. Watch me get, like, the legendary costume for Silent Salt or not Mystic Flower. I don't know. White Lily, that's what I'm trying to say, but do we actually end up getting it? Oh my gosh, we actually got it! We actually got Absent-Minded Maid! Ooh! 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 Yes! Alright, I didn't expect that one at all, but you know what? Hey, don't be scared. She's actually not scared. Alright. But you know what? We got her. We got Absent-Minded Maid right there. We got Maid Matcha. It's literally all I want in my life. I'll do a game. Unless if it gives me Maid Matcha again, then that means something. But like, if you actually manage to also give me the butter roll costume, I'm just walking away. Like, dog. Are you kidding me? I mean, we have to hold out and wait. We'd have to have some form of hope that we would actually get something. 4 rares in an epic, though. Yeah, max me out with all the epics, or rares. I have that costume? I do not remember getting that costume. I'm gonna be real with you, I do not remember. Anyway, are we below? Okay, we are below 20,000, which I think that's still a good spot to end the video. So, hey, we got the Maid Matcha. That's literally all I wanted. But with that being said, now's a good time to end the video, like I mentioned before so many times. But if you enjoyed the video, then, oh, there's a costume event going on here too. Which, pull, and very much, give me that, please. Yes, there we go. Please. There we go. Okay, now, with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my kicker run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and down below in the description, you can see my social medias, they're all attached to my card, and you can support the channel by buying some merch at the Plum Market, or becoming a member, because, you know, hey, it supports the channel, whatever I do. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sans, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you all so much.